Thank you for joining Cancer Support Community Atlanta for this program. Please visit our website, cscatlanta.org, for a complete list of live and recorded events. We invite you to sign up for our newsletter to stay connected to all future programs.
Welcome to Pilates class. We're going to start with talking about what you need. You need a mat, blanket, and maybe something to put under your head, maybe a rolled up. I've got some kneelers here, but you can use a rolled up towel if that works for you. Optional, you can use a band, stretch band for resistance. You don't have to use this if you don't have one, or in case there's some reason you might not want to use a band. You can do the exercises without it. We're going to start by, I'm going to sit on top of my blanket. You don't have to, but if you're comfortable sitting on the floor, you can. You can have the legs folded like this, or you can bring the legs in front. Okay. So we're going to think about our posture. Try not to have your back rounded this way. We want to sit up tall throughout all of the exercises. So that's our goal in Pilates, is good alignment, and we focus on our breathing. So the first thing we want to do is think about the rib cage. We're inhaling. This is called lateral breathing. Inhaling in through your nose and feel your rib cage move out laterally. And then exhale through your mouth and feel this area get smaller. You can put your hands here if that helps. Inhale. Exhale. So we're activating deep core muscles with our breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in laterally to the sides. Expanding the ribs front to back, side to side. Exhale, they come together. Imagine you're filling up a balloon as you breathe in. And that balloon deflates as you breathe out. Okay, we're going to add some arm motions. Bring your arms in front with your fingertips touching. Let's shrug both shoulders up and then relax them down. So think about the crown of your head reaching up. We're going to open and bring those elbows back and down. Inhale forward. Exhale, slide the shoulders down and back. Inhale forward. Exhale. Inhale. If your knees want to fall outward, see if you can put a towel or something in between to keep those knees in good alignment. Last one, inhale, exhale, and back to center and lower down. So that's, if you put something between your knees like this, that will help keep that connection. So I'm going to do that now for our next exercise. We're going to rotate to the right, and as we do, we're going to bend that back elbow. Come back to the center, and then we're going to exhale to the left, inhale back to center. If you have any problems in your low back with this, you can sit on something that's higher, either a chair if you want to go that high, or you can sit on a stool or maybe a couple of blankets or pillows. So you want to make sure your back is comfortable. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. One more each side. Breathe out and breathe in. And back to center and lower down. So another concept I want to talk about here is shoulder stability. Shoulders forward, shoulders in neutral, and further back. So let's let those shoulders relax and then slide them down and back. We're going to add our arm reach in front. Let the shoulders come forward, slide them down and back. Breathing in. This is called shoulder stability. Inhale forward, exhale shoulder stability. Good, two more. Inhale, exhale, one more, and lower down. Very nice. Okay, so alignment is important. We're gonna switch to hands and knees now. And you can move some of your things out of the way. If you would like to, your wrists bother you in this hands and knees position, you can modify by bringing your hands in this position so that they're straight. Make sure that you have good alignment here. We don't want to be out here. We want to have good alignment. Knees are under the hips, and we're just gently going to look up and arch the low back just a little bit, and then drop the crown of your head down as you gently tuck the tailbone under. And then we'll look up and inhale and arch a little bit. Exhale. Tucking tailbone and drop the crown of your head down. Inhale and exhale. Warming up our spine here. Breathe in and exhale. Just moving where it's comfortable for your back. Inhale, exhale. And now we'll sit back into shell stretch and reach the arms, sit back. If your knees are tight, you can stay here, or you can reach back all the way if it's comfortable. Take deep breaths here. We're going to breathe into the rib cage, that lateral breathing. Good, one more inhale. Exhale, transition up to hands and knees. Looking straight down at your mat, slide both shoulders away from your ears. Draw your abdominals up towards your spine. You're going to lift the right arm with your thumb pointing up and the left leg back. Lift that leg behind you, reaching that leg straight. Keep your pelvis level and breathe and balance for opposite arm and leg raise. And then we'll slowly lower hand and knee. Make sure that those shoulders are stable, so we're not doing this. Keep those shoulders stable. Look straight down in front of you. Draw your belly button in. And then we'll lift the left arm with our thumb pointing up, and that back leg reaches back. Stretch those fingertips away from your toes, and take deep breaths, balancing here. And then we'll lower that down. And let's sit back and rest our wrists again. You can move them around if you need to. Remember, you can sit back here or all the way. Listening to your body, and inhale as your ribs expand. Exhale, they get smaller. Inhale, widen the rib cage. Exhale, and we'll slide our hands to the knees. You can come up to sitting with your feet in front. We're going to do a couple more exercises for our back and also add in a couple of band exercises. So we're going to start with rowing exercise with the elbows by our waist. And if you have a towel or something to put here, you can bring that something in between the knees to keep your knees parallel. Press those knees inward. Sit up tall. Remember, we're not rounding this way. We're sitting up straight, even if it means we're sitting up on something to keep that good posture. Okay? And we're going to start with rowing with our arms in a 90-degree angle. Inhale as we reach both arms up. Exhale, reach the pinkies down towards the mat. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, circle all the way around. Breathe in, reach. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, circle around. Good. Now when we do this, it's tempting to let our back arch. But keep those ribs down in the back. Try not to let them arch forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, all the way around. Very nice. Okay, now we're going to pick up our band and we're going to bring the band behind our back. you don't have a band, you can do this without just doing the motion. I'm going to start with having little tails on the end here. And think about growing tall, pressing the knees together. If you need something there to help you with that. We're going to exhale, reach out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Thinking about the crown of our head reaching up. And one more. Straight out. Back to center. Now we're going to shrug both shoulders. Relax them down and back. Keep the chest lifted. Reach in front this time. And together. Hands to the shoulders. Stretch it out to exhale. We're thinking about contracting the abdominals as we reach the arms out. Keeping your body straight. Working your core. Last one. And back to center. And we'll take that around to the front. We'll remove the towels if you have them there. Extend both feet out, sitting up tall. Now, some people have tight hamstrings, so they need to be sitting taller or bending their knees. Okay, so do that if that feels better. And we're going to bring the band around the center of both feet as we sit up tall. So from here, we're going to reach the band back, reach those elbows to the back wall. Inhale forward, exhale. So just before you pull the band, you're going to pull up on the pelvic floor muscles. Draw in on the navel. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Two more. And last one. And back to center. And let's go ahead and we'll put this to the side. And we're going to come all the way down onto the floor, onto our belly. And you can have a small pillow or rolled towel here if you need that for your forehead. Or you can just have it look down this way. So if you need that, you can add that. So let's go ahead and bring our hands by our sides with the palms facing your legs, thumbs pointing towards the mat and your pinkies towards the ceiling. So let's let the shoulders relax towards the floor. The top of our feet stay on the floor, and we're going to work muscles in our back. Draw your belly button in and inhale. Exhale, square the shoulders as you lift your upper body, keeping the lower body, your legs, and your feet on the floor. Reach your fingertips towards your feet as your shoulders are squared. And you're looking straight in front of you. And then relax everything back to the mat. We're going to do 5 of these. That was number 1. Draw your navel in. Inhale. Exhale, lift and hover. Reach fingertips to your feet. The crown of your head reaches away from your feet. Looking straight down. Try not to do this because that can overwork the back of your neck. And let's lower to the floor. Draw your belly button in. Inhale. Exhale, square the shoulders, lift the upper body. Remember the tops of the feet stay down. As you're hovering, just your upper body here and arms. And then lower back down. Breathe in to prepare. Draw your belly button up towards your spine, away from the floor. Exhale, square the shoulders to lift. And we're holding this here. Breathing as you hold the position. And lower down. Last one. Breathe in. Exhale to lift and hover. Inhale, we hold that hover. And then exhale, lower down. And we'll bend our elbows, working our upper middle back now. So we'll let those shoulders relax forward onto the mat. Draw your navel in. Draw the shoulders down and back in shoulder stability. Now we're going to exhale and lift our upper body, our head and chest. Your arms can stay down on the floor. That's an easier version. Or you can lift the arms. That's more difficult. And lower to the floor. We'll do that 5 times. Breathe in. Exhale to lift and hover. Inhale to hold. Exhale to lower. Breathe in. Draw your belly button away from the floor. That's the inhale in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth as you lift just your upper body, the W. Your head is the center of the W, arms the outside of the W. Lower down. Breathe in. Exhale to lift. Inhale to hold. Exhale to lower. One more. Breathe in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, hold. Exhale, lower. Let's bring our hands under the shoulders. We're going to push away from the floor, up into hands and knees, and just let your neck relax. You can relax your head down. Maybe stretch back into shell stretch, wherever feels comfortable for your body. We're just taking a little break, and we're going to move on to the next one that works the back of our shoulders and our upper back. So we're going to come all the way down, bring the arms out into a T position, and draw your belly button in. Inhale, exhale, lift and hover. Inhale to hold that hover. Exhale to lower down. Breathe in, prepare. Exhale, lift. Inhale, hold. Exhale, down. Inhale, navel in. Exhale, reach those fingertips out wide away from your middle as you hover here. Lower back down. You can have your head rested if you need to, or you lift it with your body. Breathe in. Exhale, lift and hover the arms and chest. Inhale to hold. Exhale to lower. Breathe in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, hold. Exhale, lower. Let's bend our elbows back to W. This is going to be moving from W to a Y position. Your Y position is with the arms in this position. All of these exercises are warm-up exercises for breaststroke. So because this is a modified beginner Pilates class, we're doing a lot of the warm-ups that lead to other traditional Pilates exercises. So we're going to lift and hover our W, then we're going to stretch out into the Y. If that's too hard, you can do between T and Y. That's an easier version for the shoulders. Come back to W and lower down. Breathe in, draw your belly button in towards your spine. Exhale to lift. You're going to reach out into your Y, come back to W, and lower down. Inhale, navel in, lifting W. Exhale, Y. Inhale, W. Exhale, lower. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, reach. Inhale, back. Exhale, lower. Now, let's stretch back into cat stretch or shell stretch. That's where we let the head relax. So gravity takes the crown of your head down. And you take deep breaths here to stretch the muscles in the upper back. Sitting back into shell stretch. And take deep breaths.
Feel the ribs expand and contract.
And slide up to sitting. Those last few exercises are really important to do frequently to work on our upper body for better posture. So our posture, if it's forward, that encourages more of this posture. And they're really important to do against gravity. Okay, we're going to do a couple of seated exercises facing forward now. So come up to sitting, and remember you can adjust to sitting on top of either yoga blocks or 2 or 3 blankets or pillows. If you're comfortable, you can be straight on your mat. So sitting up tall, we're going to do spine forward, stretch forward. You can have the legs bent. This is an easier version, where you can stretch out the back of your legs with legs straight. So inhale as you're tall. Scoop the belly button in as you reach the fingertips forward. So it's not rounding your back this way, it's drawing belly button in, reach. Feel the stretch here. Inhale, hold, exhale up tall. Think about the crown of your head reaching up and the shoulders relaxing down. Breathe in, exhale. Scoop the belly button in, reach the arms forward. Inhale, exhale up tall. Be careful not to bend at this section of your back. It's a little safer not to bend there. Breathe in. Exhale, scoop the belly button in. Reach for the toes. Breathe in. Exhale, sit up tall. Drop the shoulders. Breathe in. Exhale. Feel that behind the knees. Inhale. Exhale. Up tall, drop those shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale. Just sinking the belly button in towards the back wall. Inhale. Exhale up tall. And we'll bring the arms out to the side. I'm going to do spine twist. You can have your legs folded. They can be like this. They can be like this. You can have something here. Or your legs can be out straight. So choose the one that's best for you. It's hard for me to teach this way because sometimes you follow what I do. But if what I'm doing doesn't feel good, please do your version. Okay, so I'm going to show the easiest version here, as long as your knees are happy. So let's grow tall through the spine and inhale. We're going to turn to the right and exhale 3 times, all that air out of the lungs. Inhale back to the middle, and now we'll turn to the left. Inhale back to center. Reach those fingertips out, the crown of your head up, and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Grow taller. Turn. Back to center and lower down. That's called spine twist. Chest expansion is another exercise we do in Pilates. It can be done kneeling, or you can do this sitting in a chair. I'll show it in this position, but you can just be sitting upright. I'm going to reach the hands here, reach the arms all the way back. Look to your right, look to your left, reach the arms back to center. Breathe in, reach. And side, side, and center. Breathe in, reach, expand the chest. Look to the side, back to center. Good, we'll do 2 more. Reach back, look to your left this time, to your right, and back to center. Stretch the arms back, and side, side, and center. Back down. Good. All right, going to come to the front of the mat, and we're going to come down to the mat onto our back. So we're going to roll down with control, or you can use your hands to help you, whichever is best for you. So we're going to have this underneath of our head. Feet are flat and arms by your sides. And we're going to stay with neutral pelvis, where you can slide your hand between your back and the floor. So that's a little bit of an arch, and that's called neutral. And we're going to start there. Breathe in as we draw the abdominals in for a pelvic tilt. Push into the heels as you slowly lift up into a bridge position. Inhale at the top of the bridge, then exhale and lower down segmentally and end in a little arch. This is called bridge. Breathe in to prepare. Rib cage widens. Exhale. Sink those abdominal muscles in, curling up towards bridge. We exhale through our mouth. Inhale, we're tightening the glutes. Exhale, using the abdominal muscles to lower your body to the floor. That's our exhale. Back to neutral. Inhale. Exhale up. Inhale, we hold. Exhale and lower. If lifting into bridge doesn't feel good, you can go halfway or just stay smaller. Listen to your body. Exhale. And we only lift as high that's comfortable for us. Inhale. Exhale. Lowering down. We end with neutral with a little arch in the low back where everything is flat here, not tilted. Breathe in. Exhale. We tilt and lift. Tightening our glutes. Inhale. Exhale and lower down, using the abdominal muscles to lower back down all the way and end with a little arch. Let's bring the right knee into the chest, extend the left leg out. And we're going to extend this leg up, holding behind your leg. So you can modify with your knee bent, or you can straighten it just best you can. So we're going to stretch that leg towards you, release, stretch it towards you, release. One more, stretch it towards you, and release. We'll bend that knee and bring this other leg up, knee to chest stretch. Extend this other knee, this other leg out. And then we'll straighten this leg. Now you can have it bent if that's as far as you can go. Stay there. We stretch it towards us. Exhale. Inhale. You can straighten the knee if you're able. If that's too intense, keep it slightly bent. We're just stretching as we exhale the back of the leg, our hamstrings. It's a nice, safe way to do it. We have a little arch here. Try to keep that little arch as you stretch that leg. And we'll lower down. Moving into leg circles, we're going to bring the right leg up. Easier version, our knee stays bent as we circle the knee. So I'm going to do it wrong, where I'm letting my hips roll. Now watch me do it right. So I'm keeping these muscles working, keeping this still, and I'm moving my leg independent. A more challenging version is to do this with the knee straight, keeping the circle small, working your way up to bigger, as long as you can keep the pelvis still. Inhale as you begin your circle, exhale as you finish. Now we'll stop at the top and reverse. So keeping these muscles strong and still. Breathe in as you begin. Breathe out as you finish. And then we'll lower that back down. Now we'll do the other side. Knee can be bent or straight. Circle towards your body. Inhale. Down and around and up. Keeping the pelvis still. I'm keeping this other knee bent, and that's easier on the back. If you want more challenge, you can straighten this knee. If that's too much, keep it bent. I'm showing the easier version because this is a modified beginner class. Last one, reverse. And back to center. And lower down. Let's stretch both legs, both arms, thumbs back. Reach through the whole front of your body. A little lengthening here. And we're going to bend the elbows so the arms are up off of the floor in a goalpost position. I'm going to bend my knees. Reach the arms out into that Y or I, depending on your flexibility. So we're going to come back to goalpost. Our arms are up off the floor. Inhale. Exhale, reach. So you can be here, or the closer you are to the floor, the more challenge that will be. Inhale here. Be careful you're not arching your back. You want to keep the ribs, this part of your rib cage, pressing into the mat. So we're sliding out, keeping the rib cage on the mat. Inhale. Exhale. By keeping the rib cage on the mat, we're challenging the abdominals. Breathe in. Exhale. Good. Last one. Breathe in. Exhale. And lower your hands down. Good. Next one we're going to do is knee drops. Arms come out to the side, about a 45-degree angle away from your body. Our feet are supported on the floor, our legs. And inhale and lower both knees to the side, and then exhale, bring the knees back to your center. Inhale, lower to the other side. Exhale, back to center. So how far down your knees go, it's up to you and how your back feels. We're just gradually working into this and just moving in the range that's comfortable. It might not be as far as I'm demonstrating. Listen, tune in, listen to your body, and move in the range that's good. Feels good. Then we'll come back to the center. If you would like more challenge, you can bring your legs up off the floor. So easier would be the feet close in towards your body, or more challenging would be tabletop. So choose the one that feels good. I'll show the easier version. Inhale to the right, exhale center. Inhale left, exhale center. Make sure you're keeping your chest open and your neck and your jaw relaxed, because it's really working the lower body here. Shoulders are stable, away from the ears. Inhale, exhale. Keep the back of the shoulders towards the floor. Inhale, exhale. Good, and lower your legs down. And let's stretch. We'll stretch those legs out, arms overhead again. So this might be as far as you can reach, and that's okay. Or you might be able to reach your thumbs closer towards the floor. And then we'll lower both hands down and bend your knees. Okay? This is called 100, where we're pumping the arms as we breathe in through the nose for 5 breaths. And then out through your mouth for 5 breaths. Notice when I breathe that way, it's working core muscles. Your head can be down or lifted. You could have one hand behind your head if you need that. So the feet down is the easiest version, or you can have your feet here, or here, or here. We're going to do 5 breaths in, 5 breaths out 10 times. That makes 100. So I'll show a variation. This is the easiest one if you want to stay with the very beginner level. So we're going to inhale to nod, exhale, lift, pump your arms. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And lower down. Lower your feet down. And let's stretch. So when I demonstrated that one, I showed all the different versions. And so when you do this, it's recorded, so when you do this, you can change which version you'd like to do. You can do maybe half in an easier version and maybe half in the other version. And just work your way up where it feels right for you. Just lower your hands down and bend your knees. When you're doing 100, you want to try not to jam your low back down into the floor. See if you can try to keep that little bit of an arch. That's the goal, is to keep a little bit of an arch and these abdominal muscles working. Okay, let's roll over onto our side, and we're going to do some exercises for our legs. And if you have a pillow, you can, or rolled up towel, you can put that underneath of your head as you lie on your side, and that supports your head, makes room for your shoulder. So we're going to stack our hips and we're going to angle our hips forward, and our back is on the back edge of the mat. Bring your bottom arm here and your top arm here. I'm going to do a clamshell exercise as we lift the hand and knee and then lower back down. So keeping your neck in alignment here, we're going to open as we exhale and then close. So I'll do one wrong where I'm kind of turning my whole body. And then I'll do the next one where we're keeping this top hip stacked right over the bottom hip, shoulder stacked over the bottom shoulder, so that we're targeting this hip motion here. And exhale, inhale, shoulders down away from the ears, and exhale. So we'll do one more, open, and close. Good, we're going to reach this top arm up and circle it around. And inhale as we start that motion. Exhale to circle. Good for increasing circulation, range of motion, just moving in the range that's comfortable. Now you can have your head turning with the motion, or you can have your eyes forward. Last one. Back to center. And to here. And we'll transition up. And we're going to go to the other side. So move your rolled towel or pillow, folded blanket, so you can lay on the other side. Your back is lined up with the back edge and your feet in front of you. So we're going to extend this bottom leg, arm, and remember hips are stacked. Top hip right over the bottom. Hands here. And our neck's in good alignment. So try not to have your head like forward or bent or anything. Try to keep it in good alignment with the rest of your spine. So we're going to lift up and lower. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So our shoulder stays stable away from the ears. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Open. Inhale. Lower. Good. We'll do our rotation. Bringing that arm up. Breathe in through your nose as you start that motion. And exhale as you finish. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Back to center. And let's come on up to sitting. All the way up. So we're going to work on our arms some more with some push-ups. We're going to come to the hands and knees position. If this exercise is too difficult, you can always do a push-up, a beginner level push-up, standing at the wall, where your hands are on the wall and you come in and out away from the wall. So that's the first place to start. If you'd like to do the version here, we're gonna be in a box position. And with Pilates push-ups, they are done a little differently where you come down for 3, slow, and then you come up for 1. Keep your knees hip width apart, palms under shoulders, shoulder stability. Look straight down at the mat. You can put weight into the knees, and that's easier for your arms. You can shift your weight in the middle or towards the hands. So there's some variation. So keep looking straight in front of you and inhale 3, 2, 1. Exhale up, keeping your abdominals engaged with a little bit of an arch. Bend the elbows, keeping shoulders stable. 3, 2, 1. Back up. Inhale down. 3, 2, 1. Good alignment. Inhale down for 3, 2, 1. Exhale up. Last one. Down for 3, 2, 1. And up. Very nice. And we'll come up to sitting. Laying up maybe on top of your blanket or blocks. And let's stretch our arms a little bit here. Bring your arms in front. Bring your hand to the shoulder and the elbow up towards the ceiling. We're stretching the muscles on the back of our shoulder here and underneath your arm and the back of the upper arm. And release. The other side, hand to shoulder, elbows reach. And lower down. Okay, we're gonna come up and come down to the mat again. We're gonna do our abdominal series. So we're gonna come down with control and bring your right leg up. Knee chest stretch, and then the other leg can be here. So single leg stretch is the first of the abdominal series. Our elbows are out like a bow, and we're going to stretch this leg towards us as the other leg is in the air. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Head can be down or it can be lifted. If your head is bothered by this, your neck doesn't like this, you can lower down. Last one. And we'll lower the legs. Let's lower both legs down and stretch the muscles in the front. Your arms can be here, here, or here, whichever is best for you. So just stretch and take deep breaths. If you had your head lifted, relax your neck. You can let your head relax side to side. And then we'll lower the hands, bend the knees. And we'll do double leg stretch next. Bring your right leg to tabletop and your left leg to tabletop. So your legs are here, your hands come here. We're going to inhale and reach arms here and legs straight. Circle the arms to the outsides of the knees as you bend the knees back in. So this is the easiest version with our head relaxed down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. More challenging version, our head can be lifted. Keep it down for the easier. If you can't straighten the knees, that's okay. Do what you can. 1, 2 more. Last one. Inhale and circle. Let's lower our feet down and extend the legs again to stretch through the whole front of the upper body. Your arms can be by your sides, out to the sides here, or maybe overhead, wherever you feel a nice stretch and you're recovering from that last exercise. We do 5 to 6 repetitions of each one. Bend the knees. Come back to this position. Single straight leg stretches next. This time we're going to bring the legs up and straighten the knees. Keeping the knees straight, we're going to scissor and hold on to that leg as we stretch it towards us. So the easier version, knees are bent, head is down. More challenging version, our head is lifted, maybe our knees are straighter. Okay, so I'll show the easier version. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. One more. And we'll lower that down, extend both legs, arms out to the sides or overhead, and relax into the stretch, breathing normally. If you had your head lifted, gently let your head relax side to side. Let go of any tension in your neck and shoulders. In case you might have had your head lifted there, bend the knees. And we're going to do one last one. We're going to bring the legs up and extend the legs straight. We're going to flex the ankle, reach the legs apart. Point your ankle, cross your right leg over left. Flex your ankle and open. Cross left over right. So easier, our knees can be bent. More challenging, our legs can be straight. How big the motion is completely up to you. One more. Good. And back to center. Lower your right foot down and left foot down. Let's roll over onto our side. And we'll do one more stretch here before we finish. And on the mat, we're going to reach that top arm up and stretch over to the side. Take deep breaths here, stretching on the side. Breathing in and exhale into the stretch. Relax into that stretch as you breathe out through your mouth. Breathe in and reach that arm up and close to the side. And we'll do the other side. You can simply roll over to do the other side. Or I'm going to do this way so you can see. Stretch that top arm up, reach it over, and relax into the stretch as you breathe out through your mouth. Nice even breathing. One more inhale. Reach that arm to the ceiling and exhale, close to the side. And we'll slowly come back up to sitting. And we'll bring this over, sitting up, or on your mat, whichever feels more comfortable. We're going to do our mermaid stretch by reaching one arm up. Breathe in, exhale, stretch over. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Breathing in and out. In and out. Let's bring both arms up. And we're just going to bring one hand in front of you, one hand behind. But I want your fingertips to come all the way down to the floor as you look over your shoulder. Breathe in, come back up to center. And then fingertips come all the way down. Don't stop halfway. Go all the way down. Look over your other shoulder. Inhale up. Exhale, float. Inhale. And float. Good. Back to center. We'll bring both arms up and exhale down. One more. Fill in your lungs. And exhale. And that's our Pilates class.
Thank you for joining Cancer Support Community Atlanta for this program. If you're interested in other live or recorded programs, please visit the online program tab of our website, cscatlanta.org, or follow us on Facebook. We'll be sharing additional information on upcoming programs.